off the fleecer. So much going.
Fighter 6. Fighter 6.
안녕하세요. 집에 아들 친구들이 놀러 와서 제가 뭐 말은 많이 안 할 것 같아요.
Special match. Versus online. Practice arcade versus practice arcade versus special online. Special match. Versus arcade versus online. Online. Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Come on, get ready.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Misfire with the drive impact. Throws him down. Gets the counter. What are they thinking here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Decides to meet them in the air. Big counter. Life lead opens up. Had the radar up and running. Okay, they trade hits. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Earlier, we saw a nice comeback with some very tough mental fortitude on display. You know the opponent isn't going to forget that. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Shows a medium kick. Fires a power wave! That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? They're laying into each other. Solid anti-air. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play in the flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Reversal. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Here comes the corner pressure. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Plus, slouch anti-air. Next, the counter. Knuckle wakes them up. This is the pumps the brakes on his flatline zone. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Combo with the target combo. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The jump in catches them. Medium kick. Jumps up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. What'll happen here? KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Medium kick hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the range where things get messy. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Jumps in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Burnout activates. Player 2, KO. Player 1 made all the right moves in that fight.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Big counter. Holds out with the block. Player 1 is just about out of drive. Knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly.
Round 2.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Oh, burnout triggered. Jumps up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home.
Practice training. The macho man.
I'm game if you are. Another mission awaits.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Beginning operation.
This will be a good round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Lots of aggression from both sides. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Spends the gauge on the drunk gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Their will to win is really being paid. Oh.
Final round. Fight.
Blocks the impact. The last round. It's now or never. Medium kick. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? You've got to be mindful of reach and springs forward with the drive rush. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Throws them. Going in. Throw connection does big damage. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Flatline them. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that win. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Oh! Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Blocks the low heavy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. No more drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Jumps up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks with a medium kick. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Both fighters have a full super meter, brushes that off and keeps going. He uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. All right. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. All right, what's coming up next? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Holds out with the block. They were right to be on guard there. In there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? Jump. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in. Overhead. This is a turning point. Experiencing burnout. Ooh, what a smart flow. Life lead is there. This can lead to some big damage. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with a jump in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Cross that off! Corrects them! Amazing! Player 2 is in a very good spot. Burns out! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Locked on.
Make smart use of the game. Just what they were after. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me everything you have. Round 1. Fight.
There we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Still slugging it out here. Perfect air to air. Opts for the throw. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Big counter. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps? Who's going to start things off? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Dashes. Big throws. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the jackhammer on the cyclone lariat. Prioritizes nice read with the cannon spike. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sets up with the jump in. Amazing big time whip. This is a critical moment. Taking shots and flatlines them. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Not shy with the grab. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. That drive impact is blocked. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Impacts a no-go. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Heavy punch sends them flying. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Shows a medium kick. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Jumps? They're looking to plan them with a pile driver. Quick breather. Experiencing burnout. KO! That was a clinic on...
Another fight is coming your way.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Come on, get ready.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. Parries the attack and player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the attack and player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Throws them to negate the block. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Get to it.
Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Shows the medium kick. Answers with a rising back. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 can't afford the shit experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. It's turned into a drive KO. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Fires a power wave!
Too bad.
Grabs him. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Big throws. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Throw connection does big damage. Both fighters planning something? Jumps? Here comes the corner press, experiencing burnout. Knockdown and player 2 has an connects with the throw. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh man, this is a scary race. There's a burnout. Just what they were after. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? They're laying into each other. Risky play, but it pays off. Great job in escaping that quarter pressure. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a bear goes to the air. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Will this super art do anything? What were they thinking? Player bears a burnout. This is going to hurt. This is such a tall the throw connects. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Raw super art incoming. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
저 새끼가 언너클 날먹을 하고 있어.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. What an opening statement there. That combo, they were right to be on guard there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Throws them to negate the block. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Fantastic reactions there. Slips the grab. The throw misses. Well-timed KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gear. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Fires a power wave! Knockdown and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner gear. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps up. Can they create enough drops of hard? Amazing! All the throw connects. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Carries the no passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Execute! What a finish!
No way!
Player 2 gets the win in a...
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Strike!
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Got their eye on the air.
My chance!
Whiffs the throw. Taking stock. Shoots off a fireball up close. Right lead opens up. Takes the chance to hurt him. Impact's a no-go. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. But experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player one comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Spins it on the super art. Nails the anti-air. Player two can build off this lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Nice parry. Jumps up. What? Plus anti-air. Throws him from above. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Throws a fireball. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump! Hits up the count. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Oh, here we go. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Oh man, this is a scary range. Ooh, you never know what can cross super hard incoming. Ooh, take a seat. Sticks out a kick. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Gotta do better than that. They gotta dig down. Turns out. Player one dumped them. Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. But believe it's time for that foot match. Player one, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning step. Takes a trip. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That attack landed for a count. Gets Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Strike!
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? It hits them with a stopping bomb. Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes for the rush. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player two in dire straits with burnout. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Going in. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switching and whiff. They're wide open. Throws them from above. What are they gonna do? Shakes things up with a fireball. Gotta do better than that. Huge chance after that wall splash. What's next? Player one sets up with the jump, closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Takes a trip. The throw connects for counter hit damage. The jump in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Super clutch corner switch. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and jumps up. Goes for the jump in. Going in. The drive impact is denied. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Keeping them away. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of the super art? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2, bring...
Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes the chance, goes for the super art. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. With the throw. Throws it. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't pay. Oh! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up? Goes with the safe stuff with that target counter. Medium kick. Hits up the counter. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Risky up close scrap still going. Player 1 needs throw tech. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jumping wild line zone? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Medium kick hits. Throw miss. Attempts to break the scale, knocks them out of the air. Connects with medium kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. That back row was huge. Player, this can lead to some big damage. Taking chunks out of each other here. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both sides getting ready. Breaks it. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. Noticeable life lead is it is over! Player 2 made some smart moves there! Great game! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2
모르면 맞아야지.
What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Fantastic reactions there. They're laying into each other. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive defense. Jump. Not, oh, burnout triggered. Took him to the corner in a flash. Flame. What now? Hits the air throw. Taking chunks out of each. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Demon Rain time. Final round. Overdrive cannon spike. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Ooh, you never know. Oh, in with the rush. A jump. Reads the jump in perfectly. Dangerous range here. Off of me. Closes in. Links it. With this and leaches some big damage. Medium kick. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we are. Genius read with that throw escape. A real test of nerves here. Oh my God, what a throw set. What a read with that anti-air. Player two gets the win in a convincing.
Now, find a new rival.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. No good up high. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Parries the attack, and player one is just about out of drive out there. The drop, they've been pushed into the wall, and the stun's there. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Neither of them willing to back off here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Going in, manages to block the jump-in attack. Quicks to nothing. Nice read with the cannon spike. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps. Cross-up attack. Uses the gauge for a super up. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call.
Locked on.
Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Chisels them down. Player two is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips them up. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player one may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until... They quickly get back into the... They were right to be on guard there. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player two gained a hard-fought victory.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw. Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Player 2 with the life lead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That's the jump in they were looking for. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Takes a trip. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford down to the walk. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Risky up-close scrap still going. Kill rush. Jump. Picks up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner game. A quick breather. They exchange blows. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Both fighters have a full super meter on. Burnout activates. Jumps up. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Super clutch corner switch. Looking for a hole. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Start things off with a jump in. Nice read with a cannon spike. Strike! The match just started. This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Goes to the air. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Wow, reads the counterattack. Going in. What are they gonna do? Perfection. Gives the ribcage from TLC. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Psycho Blitz wakes him up for full snipe. Player 2 has a full drive game. Forward rush. Both sides getting ready. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that!
깔끔하게 다이아.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. No good up high. Long, dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Strings it all together. Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Reads their mind and techs the throw. They hit each other. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Each hit is so important here. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Dashes up. What's the next move? That combo did decent damage. Shows a medium kick. Player 1 has the check ends around with a sick combo. Amazing. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Starts off zoning with fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Opts for the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Throws him down. All right. Throw whips. Below heavy hits. Can't tech the throw? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Jumps up, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Even with both fighters in burnout, KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The low doesn't connect. That's some big burnout activates. Knockdown and player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Big opportunity now in this corner. Scrapping it out up close. Medium kick hits. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Gotta do better than that. This is gonna be bad news. All in with a rush. Holy! Hit them with a drive impact.
아유, 공초랑님 안녕하세요.
Let's see if they can
이제 드디어 다이아몬드로 업그레이드를 했습니다.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Spin knuckle. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, what's coming up next? Gets the counter in. Very solid corner switch. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. Goes for the massage. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win the experience KO.
초보자 맞습니다. 이제 5일 차입니다.
What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Neither of them willing to back off here. Smart play with the throw. Medium kick hits. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. From upstairs. Dashes. Jumps up. A quick breather. Gets the jump in. Jump anti-air in the clutch. Looking for a chance. So, what's next? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. KO.
바꾸마는 킹오브. 예.
See some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. All the throw connects. All in with a rush. Oh, that knocks them out of the air. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Turns out. Player 1 can't want to finish.
쉽죠?
Player 1 is a force to be. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive parry was successful. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This stun might mean the end of this round. Box him with a target combo. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO. Player 1 on the board first.
스파에 나온 테리어.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Took him to the corner in a flash. Drive reversals blocked. There's a change of sides. Player 2 and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Burnout dissipates. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. In there.
얍삽이.
Brings it home.
얍삽이 다 당해요.
Themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Solid combo. Carries the attack and no go for the throw. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Throw whips. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The attack is paid. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? You see that? Slip through the opening for the KO.
랭매예요, 랭매.
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Can't tech the throw. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Knockdown. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 chases him down. What'll happen here? Come upstairs. Max S brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Go on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical to feel the cash money damage they need. Both sides getting ready. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Reads the jumping perfectly. Player did read. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it with a strong super hard incoming. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
아, 너무 날먹였어.
Gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Going on the offensive? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws him down. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Well-timed corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Drive reverse KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit. Burnout activates. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Blocks it. A parry? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Finds the target. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. What's next? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta finish it with the throw.
봉아, 안녕하세요, 시원아빠님.
Let's see if they can go.
오늘 드디어 다이아몬드로 레벨업 했습니다. 너무 기쁩니다.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Blocks the jump in. The cross-up connects. Sticks the combo. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Had the radar up and running. Life lead opens up. Medium kick hits. Throws them to negate the block. A quick breather. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Dragged it cleanly.
아, 모던 저 딸깍하는 애 너무 싫어요.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. A parry? Nice parry. They were expecting that drive impact. Ooh, those buffed up throws are really hitting hard now. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral.
뭘 한 게임 졌다고 또 나가?
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Poison's on the menu.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, throws him down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 2 is maintaining the get-so. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump-in is denied. Jumps in. Will this super art connect? That's not gonna hit. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 chases them down. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Somehow manages to throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? One step ahead of them. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Wall splash into the charge break. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Blocks the jump in. uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. The jump in catches them. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Likely the KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Left off the projectile to waste time. Player 2 chases them down. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Not much life difference. Hits the air throw. Both fighters planning something. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Back into the corner. Solid anti-air. Both are set up with the jump-in. Are we going to see both fighters use their drive moves here? One chance here may end this match. Jump! What a finish! Player 2 bring.
제가 어떻게 2만 포인트가 넘지?
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Changes the pace with an air dare. Down to the wire. Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. Throws him. What's next? Got their eye on the air. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 needs to use finishes with the throw. Player 2
아이디 웃긴다. 정막한 사나.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
정막한 사나.
Locked on.
They're not dead. This fight's not okay. Oh.
저도 죽은 줄 알고 쟤도 죽은 줄 알았나 봐요.
When you're locked in,
스틱에 손 놓고
you're
있었어.
locked in. That was a decisive win.
죄송합니다.
Here comes a new challenger.
아 DJ 겁나 싫은데.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. One combo can end this round right now. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one takes the round.
아, 모던 딸깍이.
What else can they get away with? Jumps. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Still very early in the round. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player two holding onto that corner advantage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Knockdown. Oh, burnout triggered. Jumps in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
메모리 튜브님 안녕하세요. 그런가 봐요.
Oh, feints. Dashes up. Reads the jump perfectly. Throws them from above. What now? Oh, you never know what can happen here. Player shoot more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on.
Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish.
날먹에 너무 익숙해졌어.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
제발 스파에 모던 좀 없어졌으면 좋겠어.
Here comes a new challenger.
필살기 날먹. 제가 하도 많이 당해서 이제 제가 쓰는 거예요. 이제
HP max.
저 새끼 딸깍으로 승용권만 겁나 쏘던 놈이다.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes air to deny them a chance. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup? With the life KO.
날먹 굿.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Projectile to try and change the situation. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Very slick with the combo. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Solid anti-air. Jumps up. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? What anti-air? Looking for a chance. A parry? Player 1, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Switch sides. Strike. That pumps the brakes on the impact. Quick medium poke. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Holy! Punish counter sets the table. Solar plexus. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% plan.
저 원래 격겜을 좀 할 줄은 알아요. 그리고 바이를 좀 했었어요. 아유 씨. 진짜 개짜증나. 진짜 죽여버리고 싶다 저 새끼.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Super clutch corner combo with the target combo. Blocks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Player 2 has the life lead. That was a solid anti-air. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Throws them to negate the block. It's not over. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 chases him down. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Goes for the Shin Hashoken. Player 1 closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 can build off this lead. Medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Gets carried to the corner. That combo did decent damage. Scrapping it out up close. Jump in. Oh, here we go. Big drive kick impact. Swash. The drive gauge is screaming for more. Put the fear of God in it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open. This can lead to some big damage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Gut punch. Player 1 manage their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Do it! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu! This is gonna hurt. Both sides. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Gotta do better than that. Jump anti-air in the clutch. This can lead to some big damage. Getting up close and personal. Presses for a total burnout. Did they mean to do that? Impact swap. Player 2 is in a very what's this Jingu Hado gonna do? The super's blocked. Chips him for the win. Get that bank account ready because that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
아, 예. 맞아요. 아, 이제 막판
Our
해야겠다.
fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready. Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They knew that throw was coming. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Combo with the target combo. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Solid throw tag. 6 to jump in. Knockdown. KO.
이거 어떡해?
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Blow zone. What's next? Player 1 needs to jump in with a perfect parry. What'll happen here? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters planning something? Nice parry. Pokes with the medium kick. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Running at the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Pieces, pieces hanging
That's
off
what
the
happens when you
freezer.
capitalize on all you can.
아, 이제 가보겠습니다.
I'm going too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready.
아, 다들 좋은 주말 되세요.